particular right here.
All right, and you know, sometimes I like to go to certain, you know, like this one mall, they have that ice skating.
Yes, yes. I tried that and I fell down twice, man.
Yes, I don't remember some girl actually picked you up or something like that. Well, we're not all as lucky as Alvin, aren't we? But you know, in a hot and humid country like Malaysia, you wouldn't expect our own athletes to thrive in winter sports, but thrive they have indeed. Just over a month ago, remember the story about the Sabahan athletes, Shuhadatul Aulia and Raini Zakaria emerging victorious in the snowshoeing event at the Special Olympics World Winter Games in Austria. Now, despite never having come in prior contact with snow.
Okay.
Right? On today's show, we are speaking to national figure skater Julian Yee. And now Julian was the first Malaysian to compete in the World Figure Skating Championship and currently tops the ranking of Southeast Asian figure skaters. Cool, right? He tells us all about how he's dedicated his life to the ice and how he's gearing towards the next Winter Olympics as he joins us now for a chat. And check this out, right? Every guest who comes, he says the studio school. This guy's no big deal.
No big deal.
Julian, how are you doing, man? Thank you so much for being here.
I'm doing good, thank you.
Well, welcome to the show, Julian. So, tell us a little bit about how you picked up figure skating, and was it like something that you've always been interested in, or halfway through you just saw somebody else doing it and then you decided to pick it up?
It started about 200 years ago. I'm joking.
Julian for you.
16 years ago. I started when I was 4.
Right.
The main reason why I started was because of my mother.
Okay.
She brought me and my brothers on ice, for fun, just go on ice, like a small hobby kind of pastime. And being 4, I had no clue what I was doing. Every 4-year-old, they just have full of energy, running around and all that. So I just went to play. And little did I know, a few years passed by and I started to skate more and more. Once a week became twice a week, and 3 times a week, 4 times a week. More of a serious hobby. And that's how I picked up skating actually.
Did your mom enjoy bringing you to all those Disney on Ice shows as well?
Yes, actually, the whole reason why is because she wanted to skate at first. So she dragged all of us in, and after some time she retired from that. So it became our thing.
It became your thing.
Okay. But what was learning to figure skate like? Because it's not easy. I mean, of course, I didn't have professionals helping me. I did all trial and error on my own, and I failed miserably, right? Did you ever have fears of, sort of trying out the techniques and jumps eventually, once you got confident just skating on it?
I have to admit, when I first started, I was fearless. I just run, hit, fall, no crying, just laugh at yourself. And then as I got a little bit older, then it starts to sink in, like, oh my god, it actually hurts when I fall. So I slowly had to overcome the falling down. It's always a process of once you fall down, you come back up, you try again. So that's how you succeed in life as well. So it's sort of like a small barrier that you just have to overcome of falling down, or getting stuck at something.
Wow. Julian, tell us a little about how or when you started competing.
My first competition when I was 5 years old, I was competing here in Malaysia. Last time we had the rink in the Mines shopping mall. It was my very first competition. My mom enjoyed it very much as well because she get to dress me up and all that stuff. I had no clue also, but it was very fun. It was very, very fun for me because it was a different experience. I get to meet a lot of people from overseas as well. They come to compete, make new friends, and again, at that age, play. So it was very, very nice.
It's interesting that you mentioned you started at the age of 4, right? But we know for a fact that in Malaysia we don't have many skating rinks. I only know one that I can name off right now, on the back of my head. So how did that training since the very young, tender age of 4 began all the way till now?
It's like I said, it gradually came. Right. I started with a little bit, then more and more intense until now it's like full time. Right. So being new to the sport as well in Malaysia, it's very new to winter sports. What is that?
And we like the facilities as well.
Exactly. So it's sort of like a one step at a time kind of training for me. We have to learn from our own mistakes. We always go out to seek advice from people who are more experienced with the sport. And eventually, I started to go overseas as well for training. Like I would sometimes go to China last time, school holidays, right? Let's say if it's a 1 week holiday, I take extra 2 days before, 2 days after, and that's like 10 days already. Go to China, go to Bangkok, go to sometimes to Korea, and now I've eventually relocated to Canada for training because the facilities there are much better, and also we have a lot of expert coaches there as well.
Yeah, because Canada's pretty big and
Oh, it's huge, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge, right over there.
Huge thing.
So you only do your training in Canada, you don't do any training here in Malaysia at all?
I do whenever I come back for a competition or to visit my relatives and all that. I still do train in Malaysia.
Okay.
But the training here compared to there is a little bit different because of the facilities, the time we have to train.
Alright.
And I do it a lot in gym as well to compensate what I can't do on ice.
You have to get fit and
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
you're able to do all those jumps.
Exactly.
Right, and speaking of all this, these jumps and techniques and all that, whenever I see it, it looks really amazing how they do it. But we really don't know how the aspect of judging goes on in a figure skating competition. Maybe you could enlighten us on how and what do judges kind of look for in figure skating competition.
So basically we have two different components.
Okay.
Right. The first component is called technical component.
All right.
The second is called programs component.
Right.
So technical wise means the jumps, the spins.
Is that you?
And yes,
Yeah.
that's me doing a spin, also doing another spin.
Wow.
You have to be very flexible, and I'm very happy that I managed to actually stretch all the way there.
Yeah, that looks way impressive already.
So on the technical side, we have the jumps and spins, correct? And the judges judge you based on a scale of 0 to 3,
Okay.
or 0 to -3.
Okay.
So let's say you fall, it's a -3. If you do exceptionally well, very nicely with the music, no problems at all, looks very easy, they give you a +3.
Okay.
Wow.
And that's how they judge according for the jumps and spins.
Alright.
And component-wise, program component, we have our program, which is like our routine on the ice. The dancing part, the emotions, all that. That's how they judge you and how well you skate, how fast you go.
Right. Wait, you said emotions based
Exactly.
on the song that's
Exactly,
played,
yes.
together with the movement that you're doing.
Yeah, you have to make it work together. It can't be just a music playing and you're just moving. You have to try and connect it together and show the judges.
Do you know what really scares me, Julian?
What?
When I watch figure skating. When they're actually skating and then they jump up, right?
They do the splits.
Spin.
Yeah.
Not even the splits. It's like when you land, the landing bit.
Yeah.
That's a good
It's
question.
just one
Yeah.
thing blade, right?
Yeah, exactly. How do you? And the spin is also one spin,
Yeah.
It's a couple of spins.
Yeah.
And then when you land,
It's when you first start, right, and you first jump, you rotate, you turn, and like, oh my god, when do I come out from this thing? Actually?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's something very natural that comes to you as a skater. You have to keep trying, and eventually you will know somehow when to come out from the jump.
Right.
Have you ever
Yeah.
broken an ankle or something before that happened?
Thankfully, no,
Okay.
no
Okay.
broken ankles or anything, but
Okay.
I have sprained
Okay.
my ankle,
Right.
twisted.
When you were landing.
On the landings, yes,
Right.
because sometimes we turn too much and we open up too late,
Okay.
and it's like a bit over.
Wow.
Or I pulled my back before, and that's
So
setting back.
injuries are part and parcel of your it happens.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. So, but that's the thing. How do you sort of recover from it? Is it long term? Is it if you say it's a sprain, how long do you nurse it before you can get back onto the ice?
Generally, it depends on the degree of the sprain, right? The twisted ankle, that kind of thing. What we do is always seek a physiotherapist or a sports doctor,
Right.
and they will do a proper treatment. For example, what needs to be done, and for rehab as well. The exercises that you need to do. The better you are in listening to the doctor,
Right.
the faster you recover.
Yeah, that's true.
But I always like to prevent before it happens. So warm up,
Yeah.
wear the proper things.
I think that is really, really important, by the way.
Yeah, it's key, lah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
in
key, lah.
everything that we do actually, even when you play football or futsal, whatever,
Yeah, your physio is really important.
Yes, absolutely.
Julia, I would like to know, how do you choreograph a piece though? I mean, what's the process like? You play a song, and
Yeah.
then you go to the studio, and then is that how you do it?
I have a choreographer.
Okay.
Right? And the thing is, we always choose the music before we do the program,
Right.
of
Okay.
course. The music to me has to be able to be relatable. I must be able to understand the music, feel the music, and then create a story
Okay.
to
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's all about the connection.
Right.
So it's like more of a storytelling process.
Exactly.
From the song itself.
Yes. Figure skating is not only a sport, it's also a performing art.
Right.
So that's when the performing part aspect comes in, when you're able to express, maybe relate your life into the music. Let's say you go through a breakup and then you use a breakup song. That kind of thing,
Wait, but so does that mean your choices of music are also the kind of choices that you like to listen to? I mean, the kind of music that you like to listen to, or is it something that you have to choose based on, it has to be a ballad perhaps, or it could be...
For the singles event, we don't have any requirements on what the music.
Wow.
So you can choose whatever you feel that you can skate to.
Wow.
For all you can skate to rock music as well,
Yeah.
if you like it.
It doesn't matter.
Exactly. So it's more of your personal choice.
So cool.
Very cool, very cool. So Julian, recently you actually competed in Helsinki.
Yes.
Right? And bringing you one step closer to qualifying for the 2018 Winter Olympics.
World Championship finals.
Yeah, World Championship finals, yeah. So what's your game plan to get there?
So the World Championship was the first qualifying round
Right.
for the Winter Olympics in
Right.
Korea next year.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I came shy of 2 placings to qualify.
Yeah.
It was a very, very close fight. And what happened was just the result was just like that. You can look forward to what's next.
Okay.
So
Right.
luckily, I have one more qualifying event in September this year in Germany.
Okay.
And at that one, I aim to get into the Olympics from that competition.
Right.
So from now onwards till then, it's a lot of training, a lot of
Yeah.
review of what I can improve on,
Yeah.
either skating or jumps and all that, and small
Yeah.
fine details.
True, and that's kind of like the long-term goal, right? To get into the
Absolutely.
Olympics.
Yes, yes.
And of course, financing is a huge part of also sustaining what you're in, allowing you to do what you're doing, preparations-wise, training-wise, also competing in all these countries, right? Tell us about the online crowdfunding project that you started, specifically to make sure that funding was sufficient in order for you to achieve your dream.
So figure skating is not a cheap sport.
Yeah.
I frankly can say that
Yeah.
because of the nature it is here in Malaysia as well.
Yeah.
Tropical country, winter sport
Yeah.
doesn't quite match up,
Yeah.
right? So I started a GoFundMe page, and that page was to help me raise funds for my training for
Right.
competitions in views of qualifying for the Olympics.
Okay.
So from when I first started the GoFundMe page, it started off quite well. It got
Yeah.
quite a lot of attention, and also I used it to create awareness for the sport because I wanted the Malaysian public to know about figure skating as well,
Right.
and not just all the usual sports we have.
Yeah.
And after some time, it started to plateau a bit. The GoFundMe page started to just kept at a plain stage
Right.
kind of thing. But because of the SEA Games coming up as well in August this year, I'm hoping that it will pick up again, and
Right.
get going and more crowdfunding and awareness creating from the page.
Fantastic.
Oh, great, man. I think we should go and
Yeah, of course.
and then donate some as well.
I kind of did it yesterday.
Oh, you did it? Wow.
Well, Alvin,
Okay, my turn, Julian. Okay, you do so much traveling, so much training involved, you spend so much time.
Yeah.
What do you do to unwind, just to relax? Is there even such thing in your roster?
Yeah. For sure, there is some time I have for myself.
Okay.
It may not be much, but I still do.
Okay.
Let's say, for example, if I'm traveling to a different country every time, after the competition, I normally have 1 day left before I leave. I always try to find a bicycle tour, to just see around the city that I'm in and explore a little bit, Also have the experience to travel that much.
Yeah.
Since I'm there, why not, right? And let's say at home, I really enjoy to cook. I enjoy cooking a lot.
Okay.
So in my spare time, I always try and come up with different things, different recipes that I just off of my head, challenge myself a little bit.
All right, good stuff.
Good stuff, yeah.
I can only say all the best, and
Yes.
we hope you reach that financial goal, of course.
We're really hoping that you get
Yeah,
that.
you get the funding,
Thank you.
and it's amazing to see
Yeah.
athletes who are passionate about what they do, going the extra mile, doing stuff like that. Julian, all the best.
Thank you so
Good
much.
luck,
Yeah,
and
thank you so much for
We'll be
having me.
rooting for you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much,
Right.
honestly.
There you go.
Figure skating, man.
Very, very inspirational.
It is.
To meet
yeah.
Julian, and yet he's like this laid back, cool, chill.
My new hobby?
Yeah.
My new hobby?
Yeah. What?
Skating. Not figure skating, just skating.
Can't imagine that in figure skating. But nevertheless, tomorrow at Vibas, let's remind you that it'll be Teachers' Day, and as the nation celebrates teachers who are nurturing the next generation, we'll be speaking to an incredible educator and CEO of Methodist College Kuala Lumpur, Miss Moi Yok Lai.
We'll also be joined by a representative of WWF Malaysia who tells us all about the 2017 Sustainable Seafood Festival.
Right, and as we'll be celebrating educators across the country, we check out our Teachers' Day special, so be sure to tune in for that.
Keep writing to us at vbus@astro.com.my and follow us on Instagram at Venus_HD.
Don't forget those Insta stories that
Yeah.
we're prepared for you. Till then, my name is Ruben.
My name is Alan Sinclair.
Bye bye for now. See you.